What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the CSB Show. This is Ethan with you, per usual with JD, and we got a special guest on the show today. We got Breckin, former HHH champion, and a stud
Also
hooper.
a loser of HHH.
Shut up.
So we're going to be coming at you with some NBA playoff predictions. There's three of us, so the way we're going to be doing it, we're each going to cast a vote, and whatever team gets 2 out of 3 is going to move on in our playoff prediction bracket. So we'll start it off in the East with one that's fairly obvious, I guess. The 53-12 Milwaukee Bucks taking on currently the 30-35 Orlando Magic in that 8th seed. What do you guys got here?
The Bucks are gonna sweep.
All right, that's an easy one. I mean, what kind of question is that? Bucks in 3, if that was possible.
Bucks in 3.
Move on. Come on.
I mean, the regular season series has been pure dominance. The Bucks swept that 4-0.
Yep.
I don't anticipate anything different in this. Magic might get a game, but I highly doubt that they'll get more than that.
Yeah, if Giannis doesn't play. Yeah, they could rest Giannis the whole series and they'd still sweep him probably. No disrespect to him, but come on.
Yeah. Milwaukee is one heck of a team, and I think that's pretty obvious. One that's maybe a little bit less of a foregone conclusion. We got the 2-7 matchup in the East. We got the Toronto Raptors, who nobody really gave a chance this season without Kawhi. They come out and go 46-18 to this point. And then you got Brooklyn in the 7th seed without Kyrie, without KD. They got a losing record, but they've been putting together a pretty decent season. So anybody taking the upset here, or what do you guys got?
I think Toronto, but it'll be close. I think 4-3.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn's gonna battle,
Like
bro.
that.
Hey, KD could still come back, It's not too late for him, but I'm just saying. But Toronto won 3 out of the 4 games this year when they faced each other. I think Brooklyn lost by one of the times too, so it's close. I got 4-2 Raptors.
Yeah, and I tend to agree with that. I think that Brooklyn's going to put up a fight. They're a talented young team, but they'd lost 3 out of 4 regular season series. They still do have a losing record, and I think Toronto will win this, but Brooklyn's going to put up a fight. I say Raptors in 6. And we concur on that, so moving on to the 3-6 matchup in the East, and this is an intriguing one. We got the Boston Celtics at 43-21 going up against the 6th-seeded 76ers, who are 39-26, but lead the regular season series 3-1. What do you guys got here?
Boston, all the way. 4-2,
Oh.
Boston.
Oh my. He's tripping. All right.
Bro, you can't pick the Sixers.
All right. I do like the Celtics. I do like Kemba. I got the Sixers though, winning it 4-2, 4-3. Because Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons playoffs, they're mad about the crazy Kawhi shot last year. And also, it's 3-1, and Philadelphia handled all those games by about 10 points or more each time. So, except for the second game, but I got Philly. Come on, bro.
So I guess I got the decisive vote here. Philadelphia is intriguing in the playoffs because part of the reason why they lose is because Joel Embiid isn't always healthy. If he's healthy for the playoffs, they have a decent shot. But to me,
Oh,
a big
no.
part of what this comes down to as well is home court. I'm sorry, I'm a baseball fan. Home court advantage in this one.
You're an
And
idiot. If you say
Philadelphia
this,
has been unable to win on the road all season long. I love the Sixers, but this is a team
they've been
that's
unable
10
to
and
win on the
24
road. Hold up.
10-24 on the road, and they're going to have to play to win this series. They're going to have to play 4 games on Boston's home court. They're going to have to win at least 1 game on Boston's home court. I know the Sixers are winning this season series, but that is a weak team on the road going against a good team in a 7-game series. I don't see them winning this. I'm going to go with Boston and put them into the second round here.
Dude, Philadelphia has no 3-point shooters, bro. None.
Sorry, I thought you guys. I heard something. I thought the Celtics beat the Sixers in a 7-game. I heard you wrong. Maybe it's trash. All right, the next one. Breckin's gonna be stupid about this one too, but I agree.
Holy. Okay, all right.
I agree though. I agree. Depot though. He's decent. I like Depot.
All right. Well, I'm assuming you're referring to we got the 4-seed Miami Heat at 41-24 with Breckin's favorite player Tyler Hero, and Going against the Pacers, led by Victor Oladipo, Malcolm Brogdon, Miles Turner at 39 and 26 on the year. The Heat sweeping the season series thus far, 2-0. Who do you guys got taking this closely contested matchup?
Miami, easily.
I got Miami too, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
As
But
long as T.J. Warren and Jimmy Butler.
oh yeah, TJ Warren is kind of trash. Not gonna lie.
All right. I do
Just to
think
shoot at
T.J.
you.
Warren is a good player. I know you guys know that I like him, but I think Jimmy Butler's a better player. I think the Miami Heat are a better team. They've got home court advantage.
Sixers are better.
2-0 lead in the regular season series. I can't bet against the Heat. I'm going to say they win this one.
Sixers are better.
No, they're not.
All right, well, let's move on to the Western Conference then. And another one that's somewhat of a foregone conclusion. We got the first seeded LA Lakers, 49 and 14 on the season, led by LeBron, AD, and a great supporting cast. And then you got the Memphis Grizzlies, who are probably sneaking into the playoffs on the merit of the fact that they didn't have to play a bunch of tough games at the end of the season and are a game below 500. So what do you guys – well, how many games does it take the Lakers to win this series?
Oh, well, you just assume, bro. Come on.
Or
Now, if it was the Pelicans playing this team, now everyone's seen what the Pelicans can do against the Lakers. I mean, they beat them with Zion last time. I'm not saying the Pelicans would win necessarily. I'm saying they do better than the Grizzlies. But if the NBA playoffs did start today, I mean, you got to give it to the Lakers, obviously. I gave it 4-1. But, I mean, if the Pelicans were in there, man, it would be 7-game series. Going down to the 7th game.
No.
7 games, it would be very tough.
Are you kidding me? Did you see Zion last time? Zion can beat Giannis. He can beat LeBron. He can beat anyone he wants to.
I don't even think that's true. Zion is not – he's not the best one-on-one player, but basketball is not one-on-one.
No, I'm not saying one-on-one. Did you see him rip that board from Giannis? Did you see him beat the Lakers?
Okay, he's still a guy who's played less than 20 games in the league.
All right, you know, whatever.
Cannot
Lakers win. Lakers win. Let's move on.
Go
Let's
crazy
argue about
right
how
now.
good
He's
Zion
not even
is.
in the playoffs. But on
Hey, just
this,
wait for
I do
MJ.
agree with –
Just wait for MJ to come back, all right? Come on, bro.
I don't agree with this knucklehead on very much, but I do agree Memphis maybe gets 1 game, but I think it's going to be a sweep or 4-1. LA moves on. That brings us to an interesting matchup also in the first round of
series.
the West. The 2-7 matchup. We got the LA Clippers, probably one of the best teams in the entire league, one of that big 3 with Milwaukee and the Lakers, going against an up-and-coming Dallas team led by Luka Doncic, led by Kristaps Porzingis. What do you got going down in this series?
I give it to the Clippers, but I think Dallas is going to be close. Maybe win 2 or 3 games. That's just what I think. Luka's going to ball.
I think it's gonna be a close series. Every game is gonna be hard fought except for maybe 1 or 2. I give it to the Clippers 4-2, even though the Mavericks gave up a good fight. But I don't know why you didn't say the Rockets though, and those top teams in the NBA. You said I heard Clippers, Bucks. I didn't hear no Rockets. Just
Philly and the Rockets, 2 teams that aren't even.
My championship was Rockets Philly, dude. How'd you know?
That's horrible.
Well, it's a good thing that Breckin and I are here to straighten this bracket out. But anyway, I would.
I'm
have
sorry.
to
I thought
Clippers
TJ Warren
with
was
you.
good. My bad.
I can't bet against the LA Clippers, but people don't realize how congested that Western Conference is. Even those teams' records are not too far apart. But the Clips lead the season series 2-0. They're a great team. I think it's going to be a heck of a series, though. I'm going to take Clips in 7.
Hey, don't forget though. Don't sleep on the Bulls. I mean, the Bulls. I'm not
What are
saying.
you saying?
I'm not saying in the playoffs. I'm saying the Mavs and the Bulls. They played one time in Chicago, and
Oh,
Boban.
yeah.
Boban was pretty dope. I mean,
Yeah, we had the front row seats.
Well, okay. Why are we talking about the Bulls in a playoff prediction right now? Okay. Well, let's move on. We got the 3-seed Denver Nuggets, 43 and 22, going against the 6-seeded Houston Rockets at 40 and 24 this season. That season series is very intriguing. It was tied 2-2. Who do you guys got taking this one?
Okay, I'll give it to Houston 4-2, but they're not gonna go very far.
JD? Okay. Oh my God.
Ooh, feels good. Ooh. You already know where I'm going, baby. H-Town. Let's go.
You done yet?
Yeah, I didn't talk, bro. I was just showing you my jersey.
Okay. So how many games does it take them?
Oh, how many games? Oh, let me think about this for a second. Well, if I was being arrogant, 4, but probably 6.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be a heck of a series.
Maybe 7.
Maybe
Maybe
close.
7. Maybe 7.
It's going to be close. It's going to be hard fought. Those teams are close in record. The regular season series was close. Houston's wins were a bit more convincing. I think that with Westbrook, Harden, those guys are going to go off in a playoff setting. I would take Houston, though it's hardly the done deal that JD seems to think it is. I'm going to go Houston in 7 in a really hard fought series there. And then moving on to another heck of a matchup here in the West. Teams separated by only 1 win. We got the 4th seeded Utah Jazz, 5th seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. Those teams tied in the season series and just 1 game separating them on the season. Who takes this one?
I got Utah, and best of 7, game 7. Utah takes it.
I mean, it's interesting, but I don't know. Rudy Gobert and Donovan seem to right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think the Jazz are the better team, but you can't sleep on OKC. I think it just takes if OKC can take 1 or 2 games from Jazz in Utah, maybe the OKC could pull it off. But I'll take the Jazz in 7, 6.
Yep, I agree with you guys. Even if it is by a single game in the standings, that gives Utah that home court advantage. Rudy and Donovan may be fighting, but they still won a championship ring, and they're going to be able to help each other do that. So, to me, teammates clashing shouldn't matter in the playoffs, and I don't anticipate it mattering here. I'm going to take Utah in a hard-fought series. Utah takes it.
But people haven't been able to solve OKC's lineup in the long run a little bit, so OKC has very good potential. Just saying, just to make that clear.
And they got veteran point guard Chris Paul.
Yeah, that's true.
Guy with
Jazz
playoff
don't have that
experience
much
for
veteran.
sure. That's going to be one heck of a series, honestly, if that's how it shakes out.
We got the second round right now.
That brings us to our second round, yes, sir. And in the Eastern Conference, we got the 1st seeded Milwaukee Bucks, having, in our estimation, either swept or given up 1 game to the Orlando Magic, and they would take on the 4th seeded Heat right here. Who you guys got in this one?
The Heat.
Green Bucks 4-2.
No, dude. Okay.
4-2 Bucks.
The Heat are 2-0 against them. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but if you just watch how the Heat plays defensively against Giannis, they can knock him down.
Okay, but come on, it's the Bucks we're talking about here, and the Heat did beat them both times. First time was an OT, yeah. But come on,
Bucks. And the Bucks are not a one-trick pony. That's the thing. Giannis is their number 1 option. But if Giannis gets double, triple teamed, he'll find an open shooter, Chris Middleton, whoever the heck. They have a bunch of shooters on that team, bunch of good players. I think it's going to be a decent series, but I gotta take Milwaukee in 6 games.
Well, wait.
Don't,
I have one question.
Don't sleep on the Heat, though. I agree. I'm going to rethink my decision here. Hang on.
Dude, please say the Heat.
Breckin, persuade me. Wait, Breckin, persuade me, though, because I got to actually think about this.
Persuade you? Okay, bro. Look at the Heat's lineup. They got 2 All-Stars, probably, who work better, I would say, in my opinion, better than Chris Middleton and Giannis, with Bam and Butler. They've got fighters on their team, bro. They got Derrick Jones Jr., who he's known for his dunking, but he's got lockdown defense. Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn. Both are potential Rookie of the Year candidates, depending on who you ask.
Okay, that's
Hero had a
good
little bit of an injury.
Well, Milwaukee doesn't have as impressive a lineup, but they do have the best player on the planet right now. They have the best, maybe one of the best true shooters in the league in Chris Middleton, and they have a complete team which plays terrific defense, can shoot, can score inside. They are a completely well-rounded team.
So are the Heat.
They're not about name value. They're just a great all-around team. And,
so are the Heat.
The record speaks for itself.
The Heat have the deepest bench probably in the league.
But the Heat at home are pretty insane too.
Yeah, but they'll also only get 3 games at home because Milwaukee's got home court.
Milwaukee's not going to win all 4. I'm not thinking at home now.
But are they not going to take one against a team that
I think winning in Miami is like the hardest thing to do. It's like winning in Lambeau. It's like impossible.
Okay, well, I have a feeling the Bucks ain't going to be hitting up the clubs in the middle of a second-round playoff series. I'm sorry. This is not even a discussion. It's not that the Heat cannot win. You would get fooled to bet against Milwaukee in the second round. But, JD, it's up to you.
I am against them.
I mean, this is a tough one. This is going to be like the Rockets and the Clippers, man. Well, since I haven't got anything, let's go with the Bucks.
Yeah. All right. Bucks moving on to the conference final. Other matchup we got in the East. We got Toronto, 2 seed, going up against, we did put the 3 seed Boston Celtics through. This is going to be a really competitive series. That is my Jason Tatum jersey, by the way. It's being quarantined at JD's house right now. I can't wait to actually get my hands on that, but who do you guys got taking this one?
Boston, come on. Easily.
Yeah, I got Boston too. I think Siakam can't do everything. Fred VanVleet's had enough of his share. I got Jason Tatum and Kemba. And Gordon Hayward's going to dynamite.
Yo, yeah, I also got to go with Boston here. I think my boy Jason Tatum has really developed into an MVP caliber offensive player. I anticipate he'll be great in that series. He's capable of putting the team on his back if needed, but that's a great all-around team. You got experience and skill with Kemba. You got a couple of bigs who are really underrated players. Gordon Hayward, if he's healthy, he's a force. I got to put Boston through here. Probably
Jaylen Brown.
I got it. I got 7 games, though. 7-game series here.
Yeah, I'll say that, too. I think it's going to be a heck of a series for sure. Moving on to the West, then. We got the top-seeded LA Lakers going up against the 4th-seeded Utah Jazz, who we have barely beating the OKC Thunder. What do you guys got with this one?
I got Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 5.
Yeah, I'll take Lakers in 6. I think the Jazz can put up a fight, but they're not. They're very unlikely to be able to beat LA. They're a true powerhouse. And speaking of LA, we now got the LA Clippers going up against the Houston Rockets. What do you guys got here?
I want to hear what JD has to say.
Yeah, go ahead, JD.
All right. You see, here's what I want to say real fast too is if the NBA playoffs were to start as we're doing right now, this is playoffs. But if we had extra time, the Rockets wouldn't be in the situation to play the Clippers before the conference finals. I think if you had the Rockets playing the Lakers, if they were a 4 or 5 seed, they would beat the Lakers as they shown with their small ball lineup, and they did that. So going against LA, I think LA
would score like 50 points a game, bro.
Ethan, who beat the Lakers last time?
Okay, that happened once.
Yeah,
the
that's
small ball lineup was
that's a small sample size.
Plenty more time to scout a 7-game series.
Hold up. I'm not done.
4 games at home.
I do think the Clippers are the best team in LA, and I think they're the 2nd/3rd best team in the league. With that in mind,
who won? Who's the first best?
Well, actually, Clippers are probably 1, Bucks 2, Rockets 3. That's how I would do it. I got the Lakers choking. If you put the Lakers against the Clippers or the Rockets, I got both of them beating the Lakers in 7 games.
Honestly, okay, I agree.
If you play the Lakers and the Bucks would probably lose in 7 games, but the Bucks are in the Eastern Conference, which is why
But how is a team that's 6th in their conference top 3 in the entire league? You see, it just doesn't make sense to me, man.
But here's the thing. Well, who cares about standings? Standings don't matter as much.
You can say there's variance and whatnot, that they should have won a few more games. They should be better. They deserve better. They don't deserve that.
But let's get back to the series. The Clippers are a very good team, and they got George Leonard. Rockets got Harden and Westbrook. They played each other 4 times already. They split 2-2. Y'all know about that. Harden played good. 1 game the Rockets barely lost. I think it's gonna come down to a Game 7 in LA. And if Harden and Westbrook can do what they do, they have a chance to win. So I know you both are gonna say Clippers winning the series. So you guys go ahead and say that. But I'm just gonna. I'm not being biased here because I would just say Rockets right away. But I'm saying this is gonna be a hard, blood-fought battle, and whoever wins this game, wins the series, is winning the Western Conference and most likely the whole entire championship.
Well, obviously, I do have to go with Clippers here. I think that, yes, Harden and Westbrook may be comparable in a way to George and Leonard, right? But I think George and Leonard work well together. They compete harder on both ends of the floor. And it's the depth of this Clipper lineup. When you're talking about Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams, still an elite scorer, Patrick Beverly about to lock the beard down. I think they're going to win.
Wait, no.
Hold up. If you're going to disgrace my Rockets, I'm going to say that again. I
They're
like
going to win this in 6. It's going to be a good series, but I got
Are you
Clippers.
gonna be Ricky Rubio and defend Harden from behind and be like, "Hey, yo, I dare you to shoot it"? Come on, don't mess with Harden like that. Hey, but here's the thing about depth though. At bench is good in the regular season. In the playoffs, you want your best guys out there. That's what Houston has a really good thing. They keep the rotation very slim, and that helps them a lot though. The Clippers are deep, but don't sleep on those Rockets, man.
Well, that's the whole point, right? Is that you rest up Kawhi
But it's not always about
Leonard,
resting.
play a
It's
bunch
about the
of
big game. Breckin, who do you got? You got the
Am I
Clippers.
about to go off?
Well, it comes down to one player as the X factor in this, and that's Russell Westbrook. If this man shoots more than 1 3 a game, they're gonna lose.
Okay,
He
shut up.
can't shoot. So the Lakers are gonna win.
Here's the thing. Lakers, you mean Clippers, my dude.
Oh, Clippers, yeah, Clippers. My bad.
My boy right here. He's a dog. I think the seeding, if it were to end like this, it would be unfortunate. But I think the NBA would have to give maybe a 10 seed playoff or something like that. So I don't see this matchup ever happening in real life. But let's go with the Clippers and move on with this discussion.
All right. Well,
Let's go to the
good.
Bucks Celtics.
That moves us on then to our conference finals here in the East. We got Giannis, Chris, and the top seeded Milwaukee Bucks going up against the third seeded Boston Celtics, led by Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker. Who you guys got taking this one?
Definitely Boston. I know Ethan's not gonna like that because he likes the Bucks a lot for some reason, but they're not gonna do it in the playoffs.
If you say the Celtics are gonna win, Rockets should have won. But I got Bucks in 6.
Dude, they're in 6, at least 7.
I think this is going to be a battle. It's going to be a hard-fought series, but Milwaukee, in my opinion, has been the best team in the league all season. All-around team that doesn't just rely on superstars. I think they're going to take down Boston. This is going to be a hard-fought series, 6 or 7 games, but I think Milwaukee goes through and finally makes it to that NBA final.
All right, let's just go to Clippers and Lakers.
Yep. In the West, who gets through to the NBA finals in the Battle of LA?
Clips.
Agreed.
Clippers.
In 6.
Well,
yeah, 6 or 5.
They're both really good teams.
Yeah, probably 4. Not gonna lie. I can see them sweeping. Not gonna lie.
It could go either way, but you can't save 4 games. And no matter who I pick winning this one, it's got to be 7 games. I think the Clippers took a little longer to come together. They had some early season struggles. The Lakers has been a little bit smoother, their transition to being a super team, but when push comes to shove, I would have to give a slight edge to the Lakers being able to rely on LeBron and AD. I'm gonna take the Lakers in 7 games, but
oh man,
oh
I'm gonna take the Lakers in 7. I think they're the better LA team. I think that both those teams are great, and the series will go either way. Either way, I'm gonna take 7 games, but I think that, like we were saying, you can rely on superstars in the playoffs. You can give them a ton of minutes. Those two are gonna go off. Overall, I think they're the better team. They've been better in the standings this year. I'm going to give them a very slight edge in that series in 7, but regardless,
LeBron is getting absolutely clamped by Giannis that whole series. He's not going to.
What's that?
LeBron's going to get clamped by Giannis the whole series.
In the final?
Yes.
Well, you guys don't even have them making the finals, man. You guys got Clips, right?
Yeah, Clips. But hey, here's the thing. The Lakers suck, okay?
Okay, that's fact.
All right, here's the thing. Kawhi Leonard is on a mission. He's gonna go from Toronto to LA and win the titles both years. Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the league.
Amen.
Because you know why? He doesn't win MVP. Because here's my thing. He takes a step back because he doesn't win the regular season MVP. He wins the finals and he comes out big. When it comes to the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard shuts everyone down. That's why I got Clips in 6 in the finals too.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I'm done with this, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Clips over the Bucks in 6.
Y'all sleeping on Paul George too.
Yeah, Paul
He's
George,
dog.
come on, bro. He's my homie from OKC. Him and Westbrook go way back, bro.
You're saying
They
Milwaukee
don't go
versus
way
LA?
back.
Fine. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't say that Kawhi is the best player in the league. Maybe when he's on the court,
He
he's
is.
the best player in the league. But the man only plays like 3/4.
Wait. What do you mean?
You're
What do you
gonna
mean?
take a day off just because you feel like it?
Wait, so Giannis is the best player off the court? Does he shoot in his?
Okay, when they're actually playing on the court, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
All right, but as the finals goes, LA versus Milwaukee. It's gonna be a heck of a series. Home court will go to the Bucks. I really like Milwaukee. I think they're the best team. I would take Bucks in 7, but I get that everybody loves the Clips here, so you guys probably have them going through and taking the title.
If there was a championship that I would decide in the NBA right now, if I just picked 2 teams, Rockets, Clippers, end of discussion.
Rockets, Clippers.
And then the Pelicans get a wild card and they can finish third.
What?
Because of Zion, okay.
All right. Well, this one's hard
Rockets,
to
Clippers are the 2
decide.
best teams in the league. Come playoff time.
It's hard to decide this one because we already screwed it up. It should be Boston versus the Clippers.
Hey, I got a special phone call coming. Hey, Rob. Hey, who do you think wins the NBA Finals this year? The Lakers. You
What?
think the Clippers don't make it?
Hang
Hey,
up
man.
on that, man.
Oh, he said Lakers or Clippers. He said some LA team.
I mean, we do have video proof that Rob is sort of an idiot. He's appeared on this show before.
Hey, Rob, say hi.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob, hold up. Bucks or Celtics?
What you say?
Bucks or
Bucks.
Celtics?
Celtics.
Celtics.
Yes, sir. Okay, he's maybe not that dumb. He's
No,
kinda
it-
smart.
Hey,
Rob
Rob.
says it. It's
Rockets
probably
or
wrong.
Clippers?
If you guys haven't seen his appearance on our HHH show, y'all should check that out. It was
What about Rockets, Lakers?
Lakers. The Lakers are best.
Okay, he says Lakers. All right. I'll call you back after this. I gotta finish this. All right, bud.
due respect, man.
All right, he said Lakers, but it's okay. He thinks like Ethan. Maybe they're both dumb. Who knows?
He's also an idiot, but it's all
Maybe
good.
we both know what we're doing too. I don't know, but it could go either way. The Battle of LA. They're both absolutely terrific teams. So no disrespect to either one. Either could go through.
Kawhi's like
Probably
MJ.
predict
I'm just gonna
playoffs.
say that too. No
Amen,
one's like
bro.
MJ, but Kawhi's like pretty good. I'm just saying he has that drive in him. He's a fun guy.
Well, let me just get this straight real quick. I got Milwaukee in the finals. You two have got the Clips.
Well, I got the Rockets, but it's not in this show I had.
Yeah, I have the Celtics, but like I guess we're doing Clippers.
Yeah.
All right. So as our consensus bracket goes, we got the LA Clips winning this title.
Kawhi's on a mission.
It was interesting. A lot of disagreement, but that's part of the fun. So
Because you're dumb.
I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree here. We got Westbrook over here still. Well, I guess that should just about do it for us. For me, for JD, and for our special guest, Breckin, thanks for coming on today. We're signing out, and stay safe.
Hey, go H-Town.